Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time and where you're listening to this news from. This is morning news. You are equally responsible for Buhari's failure. Lukman knocks Tinubu. News in details. Saliu Lukman, a former leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC), has spoken out against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that he should not make excuses for the country's tough times. Lukman urges APC leaders, including Tinubu, to own up to past mistakes and focus on improving things for Nigerians. Lukman specifically points to decisions like removing fuel subsidy and changing the naira's value without proper planning. He stresses that the importance of taking steps to support local production and reduce import, highlighting the current struggle due to this decision. He insists that instead of blaming others, leaders should be transparent about actions being taken to fix issues. Lukman concludes that making excuses does not align with the APC's goal of bringing positive change and calls for a more accountable approach to regain the trust of Nigeria. The statement read in part, it said, as a member and leaders of APC, we should take responsibility and take the needed initiative to make life better for all Nigerians. If anything should justify the confidence of Nigerians in giving up or giving us the mantle or mandate to continue to rule the country even after being unable to meet the expectations of Nigerians in many respects. Unarguably, Nigerians voted the APC and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last general elections very consciously and confident that under the leadership of President Tinubu, the challenges facing the country will be addressed. Excuses would only confirm that we are in denial that a government produced by our party is perhaps responsible for Nigerians' challenges. Once we are in denial, it also suggests that we are going to grandstand when we initiate actions that worsen the situation or fail to initiate actions to resolve the problems. This simply means that being dishonest, which will narrow our responses to making excuses for our failure or even inability to meet expectations of Nigerians. This must be avoided. It is quite worrisome that coming from a party envisioned to be progressive, we are giving excuses. How can we renew the hope of Nigerians by giving excuses? We must appeal to our leaders to stop giving excuses and take responsibility. If we are not to be responsible, then we should admit that the current hardship facing Nigerians is largely a product of two critical decisions taken by the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The two decisions are withdrawal of fuel subsidy and floating the naira against other major currencies. There's no doubt about it. These are very necessary decisions, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu deserved every commendation for those bold decisions. Part of what is very glaring is that the decisions were taken by the government without proper planning. According to report, withdrawing subsidy without any evidence has really caused a lot of damages. So withdrawing subsidy without addressing the questions of what needs to be done to guarantee local production, we are bound to have the current mess of skyrocketed increase in prices of petroleum products. Similarly, floating the naira against other major currencies without making the needed step to reduce imports will also produce what we have today, whereby the value of the naira is permanently on a downward slide. With respect to local production of fuel, there have been so many references in recent times about repairs of refineries and also commencement of production by Dangote refinery. Where are we with all this? Should the information coming from the leaders and not excuses? For President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to earn the trust of Nigerians, he must first and foremost accept that as APC leader, he is equally responsible for the failure of former President Buhari. Rather than giving excuses, we should be telling Nigerians what we are doing to address their problems. However, being an APC government, which succeeded a previous APC government, it is disrespectful to Nigerians to give excuses about the current state of hard and harsh living condition in Nigeria by blaming previous governments. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. You have heard it all. What is your take on what you just heard? Your comment concerning this news will be very much appreciated. Please don't hesitate to drop them down below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well.